be locked in for Doran. Good type strategy here for Hanwha Esports and something that they have made work in the past. But Nongshim, they can do all sorts of crazy things. Let's get into it.
Just to try and extend the trade, which is when it goes unfavorable for them. And actually, Call Me, he actually started Valkyrie there, got forced to do that to evade the Udyr. Doran has been Ghost, but I don't think he's too concerned about losing that. But does mean this is already not the best lane for a Corki. And starting W level 1.
Going to opt into it as Jiwoo taking a bit of damage. Dindin down to about 400.
Oh no.
As we turn off the vision. Oh dearie me. Well, Peanut is going to come up here towards this top side, and Dindin will have to flash. That's a good flash from Peanut to follow off. And they pick up first blood. Doran collects that one, and Peanut just says, easy gang. Dindin going to come down, spots Peanut out. See whether he's just going to take away one of these. Looks like he wants to continue.
Yeah, I think Sylvie would want to make his way over and get one of them. You get the bonus XP for the first one you take, not the first one that's taken.
Yep.
If you can get in and steal this one, it'd be really nice for him. And he just get it.
Rel. Not really going to find it, as, okay, Jiwoo and Viper taking a fair bit of damage here.
Yeah, I mean, they're trading well, Jiwoo and Peter, but they're also...
Whoa! Jump scare.
Yeah, they're getting a bit low on health, and I think that makes the risk of a dive really severe. You can especially see Zeka walk down. He doesn't actually go all the way bot lane, but just him moving is enough of a threat.
Life just naturally getting some leads here. But I think that Nongshim certainly have stood their ground pretty well in the bottom lane.
Yeah, I think bottom lane's where it's been going best.
Oh dear. That's a cast curse a little bit there. Good flash from Viper, but it looks like Nongshim are going to at least survive. And now Sylvie is going to dive in. Good Magnet Storm as the ulti comes through from Delight. Does Viper have enough to survive? He does not. And that is going to be Sylvie locking down the kill as Zeka dives forward, and Jiwoo, he will survive. Able to get through that buster shot, and they didn't even use the heal. It's a bit awkward as well because the Magnet Storm is going to be up in about that time too, as Call Me just going to have to use it. They do get positional advantage, that is true, as Jiwoo goes into melee range against Peanut, but it seems to have worked out. Good interrupt with the tidal wave as well, but Peanut does have the Melio there, and now the Moonlight Vigil comes down, and Doran, he's booping all of them! Oh my goodness, it's a disaster. He's running amok. Viper, though, is in melee range. I don't know whether that is exactly the best, but Zeka, he's the backup AD carry, and now he's finding the resets. Call Me trying to get that plane to move faster, but Doran, he'll just slap him. And that is going to be a triple kill for the Udyr. What is that? Okay, wait, there's the quadra kill, as Doran is just going to die because he knows that's the right thing to do after that. For 5 turret shots was enough. As Call Me, that's a full explosive charge. Fair bit of damage here, but Zeka is not done. Looks for it. There it is. Reset easily picked up. Tanks a couple of turret shots, and he is absolutely fine. Solo kill for Zeka on the Tristana. Just to try and get him out of here.
And honestly, Viper...
Oh, Flash Magnet Storm is going to come through here, and that is a great knock-up as well. But Viper is going to survive. Oh dear, Peanut going to miss the ulti, but that is only because Peter had to flash. And now Zeka is frontline Tristana-ing. Nongshim are going to have to back away. A bit more Nunu as well in his time. I imagine that Peanut would certainly be a bit of a fan. As this is how Zeka found him.
Yep, just has the confidence, gets the reset on the rocket jump with the explosive charge, goes in for the final combo, and gets the reset to get out again. Just really well played, knowing the limits of your champion.
Yep, beautifully done here by Zeka. We'll need to back away as Doran is very scary. And do you have enough dashes? That is the question. Bubble does come in. Doran is practically immortal.
He just doesn't take damage.
No.
I mean, there's no other way to spin it. I mean, he is so fed, but look at his items.
That's a lot of blue things that he has in his inventory there. Still mean that this turret's in trouble though, as Jiwoo holds on to the cleanse. Really like that. Now they can potentially go for a fight. Not going to be able to save their inner turret though, and Hanwha continuing to get advantages. 7,000 gold, just sort of out of nowhere. Or 6.5. Oh. And Zeka, if at first you don't succeed, try to kill the Tristana again, and these rockets, that one didn't land, but there's a Magnet Storm, and that should mean that they will, and that's 500 gold to the route. I mean, Call Me probably should have that money.
But you can see they're trying to find something else.
Ow! Okay, Jiwoo goes in, and Viper just doesn't lose health. What the heck? Jiwoo now running for the hills. And Call Me, he's in trouble as well. What happened to this Aphelios? He's absurd, and now Zeka is coming for the flank angle. It's a good cleanse. Peanut flashes a little bit off there, but Jiwoo's running the wrong direction, and he is not going to survive. And now Call Me as well. Oh, dearie me. They are just scattering as much as possible. And yeah, Call Me just going to stand in the circle.
You know,
Yeah, not
But
really.
a shield's worth, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, look, he's basically full health again.
Yeah, it's a 6-1
Oh, no, he is full health
Udyr.
again.
Yeah, he just eats a bit of honey fruit.
Who actually kills him?
Well, maybe we'll find out. Or maybe it's no one. Maybe he just doesn't die again. Maybe turrets. Turrets worked last time. Maybe that's going to work this time as he's just walking at them. Call Me is going to once again throw the package out as Zeka happy to vacate the area, and Call Me not really going to be able to stand around and throw rockets now with his health bar so incredibly low. Peanut's on a ward, but it doesn't really seem to matter. They're just corralling Nongshim back towards their base. And yeah, Doran just runs. He runs.
He does run.
And then they die. They just get slapped. I don't know. This Udyr is ridiculous. Now Jiwoo once again just caught by himself. And Nongshim, they just fall like a house of cards as soon as one of them goes down, especially the Corki that is so important for this composition.
I love how Jiwoo dashes over a wall and the Udyr just runs around it and catches him. He's still coming.
He's running. Look at him go. Oh, it's so quick, and then just puts up a circle. There we go. One slap is enough.
Him so far. It's just, there's no escape.
Nope. And now Nexus turrets are going down. They don't really care too much about Assault because they can just end the game right here. And Hanwha Life Esports, yes, there was a Corki on the other side, but I feel like they did everything they could to make sure that Call Me wasn't able to get online, and it worked out. Good Magnus Storm here from Sylvie. And Dundun is able to dive in as well. Doran, he's almost at 50% health, but Zeka, he's another 80 carry. He's doing a lot of damage, and Viper is still up and available. Oh my goodness, wait. Can he die? Can he die? This is an almost, it's
health
2.5 item Corki. It's not enough. Yeah, Doran's health bar was going up. Viper's health bar was going down, but so is the Nexus.
At first, you have that reliable ball delivery, and you're going into an Aphelios and that Tristana again. So if they're given free reign, might be problematic. It's really going to take a good performance from Call Me, because I think if you're playing Orion and you have something like a Nocturne or a Vi...
Well, so this could be dangerous times. He might not build Sork shoes. Oh dear, let's jump into the rift for game 2.
And no one really knows why. And I think 14-3, they're like fixing the bug, but they're just better than they should be for now. It's really weird.
Just a bit high value.
Yeah.
Like that, as Peanut is just going to find the whole camp and then crash away from it. So Sylvie doing some supervision.
It's like, it failed the first time.
Oh no, was he briefly spotted there? I think he may have been. As Doran and Dundun fighting one another. The Ignite going to tick down.
Doran's taking a lot of minion damage.
Yeah, that's a lot of minion damages. Now Peanut is going to find Sylvie. There could just be kills all over the place. And Sylvie is going to be able to take the blue buff. And Zeka is also fighting Call Me. He's able to get himself out of there. How's the top lane? Are they dead yet? No, they're not. They're okay. Passed by an exhaust name. That seemed personal, as this also does. As Sylvie's going to have to flash. Peanut is in position here as Zeka able to get the follow-up autos. Call Me not able to wind up the clock that much.
There's an Udyr.
Yep. Oh, Dundun gonna be walking. See how effective it's going to be. Walking away. Not exactly going to help out. And I think the Peanut should be able to steal away this blue buff. A very delayed 3 buff, I guess, is what's happened here. And make that a 3 buff plus Grom.
Like Sylvie's game plan has somewhat backfired.
The strategy has potentially soured. That is true.
Then, but no, obviously Sylvie's going to contest it. Why wouldn't he?
No, he absolutely should. He's Hex flashing, as they are going to be able to share them. Oh, able to... Never mind.
Got a 3.
Oh, you got 3. Never mind. So, Doran now could just be dead. Dundun. Oh, he's trying to turn it. The scrap shield is decent, and Doran just cuts him down. Oh, and in the player cam as well, just heartbreaking. Dundun. Really proud of the Boots decision, I'm sure of it. As Zeka and Call Me some biffo here as he gets pushed back. Peanut not quite here in time, and now Call Me's flashing on top of him. No! Oh, denied again, and even Zeka gets the kill. Oh, this is unfair.
Quite far behind in terms of XP. Oh, here's the replay.
Yeah, we get to see it again.
And it just looks like the Udyr has such a health advantage. The ult comes through for a bit of a burn, but like, look how low Doran is, but he gets the W, the scrap shield into the overheat, and just bursts him.
Not the end of the world for the Poppy, but this is tough. Okay, Call Me gonna once again get booped back as Sylvie, he comes in. Tidal Wave is there to assist though, and now Zeka has to get himself out. Magnet Storm to come forward. And Peanut just going to get slammed. Great cue from Sylvie, going to lock down that kill. And Delight here just a little bit too late. And even Jiwoo able to get aggressive onto Viper here in this bottom lane. Heroic charge comes in and, oh, Hanwha Esports, things starting to fall behind as Delight is forced to flash. Nongshim getting a very early Zhonya's also. That bothers him. As Viper just soaking the culling once again. The bubble this time is going to land. Gets the ult out of Delight. Tidal Wave is going to follow up though. And Hanwha Life struggling down here. Jiwoo and Peter still want more. There's the flash forward. And Viper, he is not going to be able to deal with this. Oh, that
was sick!
Was so sick from Sylvie. Predicts with the heroic charge.
I'm glad we're getting the point of view.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Yeah, I mean, it's so easy to outplay Poppy if she tries to slam you into the wall.
Just special delivery.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep, that's how I felt too. Thanks,
Yep.
thanks Viper.
Yeah, Viper pretty impressed with how that one went. Peanut biding his time. Just wanting to make sure that they can get this shove to work out. And now Sylvie, he's walking over, and there's the Magnus Storm, the re-engage. Teleports coming down from everyone, and Viper, he's just going to be executed. Now Zeka gets in here, but they've already lost the fight, basically. Peanut is just looking for something as Buster Shot comes down, and they manage to get at least the kill onto Jiwoo. Still a one fight for Nongshim, fantastically played.
From Nongshim, so yeah, they get that one kill, but definitely a big win there for Nongshim. Jiwoo just piloted that fight perfectly.
Well, now Peanut is going to drive the Rift Herald. Ooh, I like that one. Sneaky. Didn't try to go. Oh, never mind. Gets some knockups. And now Peanut may have just killed himself. There he goes. We're going to put that as probably the worst one so far.
That is really up there. You know, I feel like we need to have like a, what's it, you know, the home movies sort of thing?
Yeah.
Or like just driving fails, have like a top 5, and that'd probably be at least number 2.
With MSI approaching, things like that. Here we go, let's check it out.
I think he just couldn't get the angle in time. No, he tries to turn to avoid the first wall, and then he couldn't get a sharp enough angle.
Yeah. Didn't get stunned, but then died, and then had a giggle about it. That's fantastic. Whether he can get this one working out the way that they want to. Sylvie, can you land the ult as well? That is the other side of this. Moonlight Vigil comes down. There's the equalizer. Call Me was burning. And now Sylvie is going to channel the ult. He throws away the Tristana as Peanut was just trying to stop him. They interrupt the crash down. And the Magnus Storm is going to do absolutely nothing. Nongshim, another victory.
It was really strong.
Oh dear. Jiwoo is just looking to kill Viper. There's the flash forward. Picks that one up. And with Peter's help, Jiwoo is just a monster. 5, 1, and 3.
Just staying for the passive that heals you up. And now you can see Hanwha Esports setting up. Oh
my god. Zeka just taking so much damage, and that is going to make sure that this inner turret is going to be secured. Now Hanwha Life, understanding that there can only really be 3 people in this area, should be able to grab themselves this dragon, but the Keeper's Verdict is coming in. And Peanut able to lock down the Drake, but can they keep themselves alive in the fight is the question. As Zeka, he's coming on in, and Doran still has equalizer.
Lasts a long time, but with reduced tenacity.
What? Wow. Okay, bye-bye, Peter.
Okay, that has a lot more damage.
Has to try and get in there as Dundon being frustrating Jiwoo already, as Zeka feels like he's hit critical mass as the equalizer does come down. Keeper's Verdict gets rid of Peanut, but you can see Hanwha still just holding their ground, and Peanut gets back in. That's a big ult that they now can't use, and the Baron is going to go down so incredibly low. It's a flip, and that's Sylvie that locks it down, and now the tidal wave will announce Peanut's arrival, and Nongshim just say thanks for the leash.
And Sylvie has been so clutch this game, steals the Baron from Peanut, from the Rel, a champion so good at securing it, but in the chaos, able to find it.
Nongshim just have all the answers. That is not a sentence I was expecting to say after last game, as now Magnus Storm comes in. Speaking of answers, there is another steadfast presence. Peanut is put in the Aqua Prison and then in the Death Chamber. And Moonlight Vigil comes out, but Hanwha Esports, they are just losing everything. Both of these inhibs will go down in quick succession.
It's so hard for Hanwha Esports really to find any headway. TP's coming in. This is Zeka.
Okay, Dundon is going to boop him. And yeah, I don't know whether Zeka really wanted this.
I'm going to go with no.
And Nongshim feels like an inevitability, a matter of time before they just finish this one off. Shockwave lands onto Doran. He's not going to die just yet, but they have to use so much to keep themselves in it, and they cannot use Redemption on their inhib. So that is going to go down. And now one Nexus turret between Nongshim and bringing us to a game number 3. Keeper's verdict once again, not going to be opted into. Hanwha Life still trying to hold on, but my God, Viper taking so much, unable to hit the ulti that he threw out in relative desperation, and Zeka gonna have to rocket jump defensively as well. Sylvie just gonna try and find a wave, escort that one in as Jiwoo is a one-man army. And Dundun is unkillable.
Yeah, he's immortal.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that are just going very wrong here as Viper taken down low once again. The Shockwave almost back off cooldown. And this Nexus almost exposed. Hanwha Life still trying to hold on, still trying to find an opportunity, find a team fight if they can.
Homie TP back in full HP. He was the one chunked out.
Oh my goodness, that was one Light Slinger as Peanut. He dives in, tries to find a Magnet Storm, but Dundun is being so annoying. The Rel is going to be taken down. Jiwoo collects that kill. And now the Nexus turret surely going to go down, and the Nexus will follow. Shockwave, everyone going to be flashing to get out of the way, but the Nexus can't flash. It's just going to explode. Find composition. If it gets team fighting and if it starts working, it could also take over the game. Let's jump into it. Game number 3.
Slamming it down the race to get that 5 gold that we've all been through. So I feel like this is kind of how a lot of like Corki drafts pan out, that once the Corki is picked.
I was just trying to work out, like, were those the 2 Corki games that Zeka lost that they're talking about? But no, I think he was the one playing the Azir.
Yeah.
Moments.
I can't remember specifically what he was against when he played the Corki. I just remember the missing every rocket and then getting blown up situation, right? Yeah. And he's not too bothered because he has Chase, basically never going to run out of mana. Because his W is always safe.
Yeah, they had a ward here and still be able to wander his way forward. There's the steadfast presence. His use of that has been fantastic, but Dundun's soul unfortunately had to go back to his body.
Yeah. Pretty positive. Oh.
Okay, Emperor's Divide is going to come down here, catches Zeka. As Colmy's still taking a lot of damage though, and now doesn't have any mana at all. Fast Bomb does come in, and Zeka all respecting that Sylvie could be in the area.
And something. Did see Sylvie earlier clearing the Void grubs on a control ward, so...
Looks like what his tactic is going to be. Oh dear, this would be not the way to die. And that is, in and out.
You know, honestly, you know, it's just gold for Delight. Delight burns both summoners. That bothered about the situation. Of course, I'm a bloodthirsty support player, so respect for Delight going for it. Oh!
Yeah, Peter able to catch Viper here just a little bit.
Like
Sylvie's coming down as well. And the flash going to be used very early from Viper. I like that, the respect given. And Peanut will be able to take this camp while Sylvie is dealing with his blue. If Peanut does rotate over though, then Sylvie could be in a little bit of trouble because I don't think he has any idea. Yeah, that's a bit of a jump scare as the Sejuani turns up and the rest of the boys come on over. 4 members of Hanwha Life Esports in the area.
A little bit of a fight maybe breaking out in the top lane.
Yeah, possible 2v2 available as the Infernal Chains are going to land. Steadfast Presence not exactly getting the value that it really wanted there, and Peanut able to wait that one out. Ulti comes through from Dundun though, and Peanut will get taken down to half health. And yeah, no one dies, no one's really taking that much damage as Doran does find some sweet spots here. There's the flash out from Sylvie. Had to be used and Doran holds on to his.
Yeah, really good sort of game of chicken there because Sylvie knows if Doran flashes and he doesn't, he dies.
But call me, he's got the Emperor's Divide as in goes Sylvie, out goes Sylvie. And now the Magnet Storm engage comes in. Delight knew that was his window as Zeka finds the package delivery. Everyone just getting knocked up, but no one's really dead just yet. Zeka doesn't quite have the damage, but he will still be able to find the double. He goes down eventually, but they are traded as Zeka and Peanut will both fall. Now Viper thinks he might have found Call Me, who doesn't have Emperor's Divide for the disengage.
In it with a slight lead, you're really in a comfortable spot, but still a chance for Nongshim.
Yeah, Peter's coming down. Sylvie's going to tank a lot of damage though. Can they kill the Poppy? Is the question as Valkyrie comes on over. Big one going to be avoided there by Sylvie. Nicely done. Peter almost dies to the Phosphorus Bomb.
On Hanwha Life Esports. Just based on what you think about the players, who would your money be on?
Well, maybe Delight. You know, as he's going to die, so maybe I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry, Delight. Well, or maybe he's going to be fine. You never know. Keeper's verdict says
Definitely
he is.
Not fine. Definitely
he's not fine. Yeah, it's Dunzo, and Zeka is out of there.
That wasn't actually driving. That was riding a horse.
Yeah.
So that's different.
No, you don't drive a horse, do you? I mean, each one of these little extra shots. Oh, he's doing it again. Okay, Peanut, can we do it? Oh, and hits the turret, but then he gets slammed into it. This is looking a little bit dangerous. He's very tanky and able to get himself out of there, but I don't know whether it necessarily worked out the best.
Never let Peanut drive again.
Oh, there's the ulti from Dundun. Finds Doran, then immediately he goes back. Zeka delivers him a package, but meanwhile, Jiwoo's going down exceptionally low, and Viper picks up the kill onto Peanut. Sylvie's also going to die, and Zeka moves to 3 kills. While I'm talking about it. There we go, hit one. Has to flash to get out of the way of Call Me and able to offer a lot of damage back here as well. Maybe a little bit of extra spice as Peter wants to find the opportunity. He will get in there with a grand entrance. Heroic Charge comes down as well, and there he goes. The caster curse was a bit delayed, but we got there in the end. But now Doran is looking to try and avenge his fallen brother from the mid lane. Call Me trying to escape, but no. He will get crushed into the ground, and now it's the Aatrox's time. Dundun finds a decent ulti, but he hasn't found the kills, and it's Delight that locks down Dundun. Peter is now frozen, trying to walk away as Doran is destroying Sylvie. Viper turns up. He's going to grab that kill. And now, the Fate's Call reaction was insane. Picks him up, throws him down on top of Jiwoo. And that is going to be the ace.
Good luck.
Okay, yeah. Keeper's Verdict is going to come through. Viper just hops to the left. Package now not really doing too much as Delight crashes on forward. There's a Magnet Storm. And isn't actually dashing. Call Me does use the Emperor's Divide, but oh my goodness, he just erupts. Dundun gonna have to go straight back to that soul immediately as they're looking to try and get on top of Doran, who does seem immortal. It's not gonna be the steal for Sylvie. The shields come in from the Mountain Soul, and Zeka, he is now, he might have to take a consolation, Peter, or maybe he's not gonna be able to get them as Jiwoo is just walking on the other direction, and Doran was even thinking about backing. A little bit of a sad and sorry tale here as a teleport is going to flank them. Dundun down to 100. Peter just trying to help out. He gets a little shield, but Doran is just going to say goodnight. And Hanwha Life Esports, it got a little bit rocky in the middle of the series, but this game was pretty elementary. They'll finish it off at 25 minutes with about an 8,000 gold lead. Close to a shellacking, may not necessarily go all the way there, but a very clean win for Hanwha Life in the third time of asking.
Bit of an interesting one from Call Me, but yeah, just a really strong win from Hanwha Life Esports. Redemption.
Oh, is Peanut? Yeah, Peanut goes down just before the Nexus. Exactly does.